Welcome, welcome to Love Wins. Welcome to Love Wins. I sat here in silence for like 20 minutes, maybe heard one car. I pressed record. Perfect description of the distractions. The distractions that are trying to prevent this message. I'm in heavy energy. Okay. This is my current moment. The current energy. The energy I'm in and the energy those on timelines in alignment are experiencing major tower moments. Lots of chaos. And the distractions have turned up. And I've wanted to deliver this message for the past 24 hours, but it just keeps growing. My notes, guys, my notes. I have a pot of notes under me. I have cards on the wall. I have cards in front of me. And I'm just alchemizing everything. Staying present. Staying present. Riding the wave. And the wind is blowing. The wind is blowing. I've been in the sun for most of the day. I actually came in because I felt like I was ready to press record. And so much is happening. So much chaos. But the song I'm hearing, Lean With It, Rock With It. Do you know that song? Lean with it, rock with it. Okay. Where is it? Okay. Safe spaces is the topic. Safe spaces. Now, if I was in my highest timeline in this moment, there'd be palm trees, right? Because what I'm manifesting is to drink from my trees that I have planted. That is my reality. That's like, I have prioritized all of my priorities, and the highest vibration for me is to be in the highest vibration of environment that brings me joy. I need to be near a river, near the ocean. Sunsets and sunrises are important. 444. Palm trees are important. Coconuts, mangoes, avocados. Sunshine and salt and sand. And waterfalls is important for my reality. So anything less is settling, right? Anything less is settling. It's the highest timeline, you know, of what I feel worthy of. And I have this back here, you are good enough, okay? This card came out sitting in the energy of what I'm moving through, what I'm feeling, and there's a lot. There is a lot coming up for me. I'm going to have to go quiet these dogs down because all the other people of the house are in their own spirals of spiraling. Lots of spirals. And the dogs are... The animals are a reflection of the energy. Chaos. Transmuting chaos. My soul came here to transmute chaos. I understand the mission. So, today I received an email from someone who follows this channel who reached out and said they need a safe space. They need a safe space. Gave a little bit of their conditions, and I sat with that. You know, understanding the alchemy. You know, where am I going with this? There's the whole download to this. This one email, there's an entire download. So bear with me as I deliver. Let's clear. Okay, I want to start with sage. We're gonna triple burn this shit. We're gonna sage, Palo Santo, and Nag Champa. Triple threat, okay, baby? Start with the sage. Now, safe spaces, okay? Safe spaces. Feel how my throat is just getting tight as I'm like just speaking the word. Okay, my chest got really tight. My back feels like I need someone to walk on my back to relieve the pressure. And my wrists are burning. Okay, I have past life trauma with safe spaces, unsafe spaces, all of this. Like, it goes deep. And in this lifetime, all the many unsafe spaces. Providing a sense of safety within yourself to be comfortable in the uncomfortable, to survive the unsafe spaces, to create your own safe spaces. You guys know what I'm talking about, right? The thing is, we are the safe space. I am my safe space. You are your safe space. The entire world happening around you, all of the chaos, is reflecting the turmoil on the inner that needs to be cleared. It needs to be addressed and healed, hugged, released, let go, dealt with, faced, acknowledged, understood. This is that work we talk about on this channel. This is that work that people are awake. We do the work. And you come to a point where you're either doing it or you're not. You cannot fake this reality. You're in it or you're on the other side. We're born into chaos, okay? We're born into these realities that make you feel not good enough, that make you feel unsafe. All of these traumas happen, and everybody's traumas is different, but no one's traumas is more traumatic than another because it's all felt in the energy. Pain, abandonment, fear. It's a dagger, it's a stab, it's an energetic stab into your pure wide open, beautiful hearts. They are fucking stabbing you, all of them. And they're stabbing you because hurt people hurt people. You're conditioned. The pain is conditioned. It's normal, and it's not fucking normal. That's when you wake up and you have the eyes to see how it's not okay. It's not okay. Hurt people should hug people, not hurt people hurt people. But then we can't hug people because when you hug hurt people, they take from you. And they break you down to their level of brokenness. And it's a cycle of abuse. And you feel so unworthy, and you start to do the work, and you start taking the first few steps, but it's like all out there is all of the residual energy of everything you lived. Your third dimensional reality is your past. Everything you're seeing right now is what your past has created in some way, shape, or form. What you've allowed in, how you processed it, how you perceived it, and how you chose to believe it. How you chose to believe it. So I'm thinking, like, how am I going to respond to this email? And I'm not really in a safe space. Like, I am the safe space. Which is why this is that whole narcissist empath thing and angel demon thing, like, that pure good energy, that open heart feels so good. Giving from an open heart is it's just like, that's the true crack, right? And then you give it to somebody who has all of these wounds and fears, and it's really a mothering thing. Like, you're coddling their wounds, and they're just sucking, like they're taking your milk, like you're literally feeding them your life force, and they don't know how to love, so like they just abuse you in their only way of loving. And because you are light, you see light, you hold light, you understand light, you know that like we all can come into our light. You want to guide them to their light. But see, that's your mission. And their mission is to be in the shadow and trigger your shadows and how you deal with your shadow, because you can't even blame them. A vampire is a vampire. A mosquito is a mosquito. An alligator is an alligator. A lizard is a lizard. A demon is a demon. A closed heart is not an open heart. A broken heart is not a healed heart. Energy is truth. Anger is anger. Lust is lust. Greed is greed. Fear is fear. Insecurity is insecurity. Call a spade and wake the fuck up. But you have to look at all of those things, because if you attracted this person into your reality, therefore there's a piece of you that's healing from some circumstance. You've inherited that energy, so it's coming up as a mirror for you to heal it. Maybe it's a wound from it. Maybe you're supposed to be the person who breaks away from that pattern by not choosing to enable that behavior. Instead, choose yourself and walk away. Maybe it's a false sense of security that is abusive, and it's not even a person. Maybe it's an idea of a lifestyle and the way it's supposed to be lived and how it's supposed to be lived. This card I had on my desk, I pulled thinking of this energy. It's the card of surrender. Sometimes learning to surrender can feel as if you're dying. The ego learns what's hardest to stop trying to control the whole universe. It's like we try to control everything, the outcome, like how it's supposed to be, what it's supposed to look like, how it's supposed to feel, how it's supposed to go. If I love this person this way, then they're supposed to love me back this way. We all love differently because we've all been loved differently. But we can't love until we love ourselves. So if you don't possess that love within your heart right now, Every single person in your life is in jeopardy of being hurt by you, because you're not being responsible enough to fix what's broken before you present it on that plate. Healing our hearts, that's how we do this. We heal our hearts. So, we're in the residual energy. Okay, the sage got all that shit out. Let's purify it with some Palo Santo. This is my favorite. This one's my favorite. I love the smell. And I like to watch the fire burn. When you blow it, the stick lights up, and it makes shapes in the fire. That's for someone who watches me. That's a gift you have as well. Elements. We're in communication with the elements. They're working with you. You're working with them. You know, we come here to raise our vibration. We come here to raise our vibration. The earth's vibration is raising. The sun's vibration is strengthening. The frequency is getting higher. The things that aren't in alignment with that frequency will not be able to exist. It will not be able to exist, okay? You have to be in alignment with the truth. Rebirth. The rebirth is a new understanding of creation as you co-create with creation and create. You're either hurting or you're healing. You're either hurting or you're healing. Like, that's just facts. It's truth. Know your truth. So, like, what the notes that I wrote, the space I'm choosing to be in, surrender to self-source. I chose to be here. So what am I learning here? All right, so you're in the game, right? Enter the matrix. This is how I'm going to break this down. You're in this level of life, and this is how it's coming at you. Okay, so take your reality. This is how it's coming at you. Look at all the feelings and emotions, right? And then look at, like, how do you gain the power? How do you build that strength of where you're weak in your reality? How is this person making me feel? What energy is rising when this happens? And then you do things in your reality to counter those negative energies, right? So, like, if you're feeling like you're not worthy, then you do things that make you feel worthy. The things you would do to a lover, the things you would want a lover to do to you, the validation you want in the external world, you give it to yourself. And you take it one day at a time. Take it one day at a time. It's like bricklaying, right? So, am I going to this tangent going right now? So I recently had a relative come visit, and I'm in this protect my energy phase, and I feel like more people just keep coming to the house, and I was like, really, like, I didn't really want to be in anyone else's energy, but I just stayed present, right? Okay, distractions completely hijacked that whole thought. Wow, that's crazy. So, What am I learning here? I have continued in the notes. We'll just go and let it come back, okay? Change the perspective. We are the safe space. It's a puzzle. Find your way home. Okay, so like the people that come into your life, they become addicted to your energy, right? But they still hurt you because they don't know how to not hurt you. That's what they do. And they can they're going to either ascend or not ascend. They're going to either come to their place on their path where they realize, wow, I hurt a lot of people. I was that. I did that. I don't want to do that anymore. I'm sorry. I'm sorry I did that. And they go through their own process. Like there's grief. There's a lot of things that happen on the process for everybody, right? Which is why like you really need to go within, and you're not good around other people. So we, instead of going within and doing that stuff and feeling that stuff, we just like, someone else comes along that makes us feel good. And we forget that we're still trying to fix all that shit. And in the beginning, like, it just feels good, right? And then you get comfortable, and out come the things you don't heal, right? So this is what we're not doing anymore. So what I'm not doing anymore, this is what you're not doing anymore, this is what we're not doing anymore. We're not gonna just be okay uncomfortable. We're not just gonna make people treat us better. We are gonna treat ourselves better every day, until the internal reflects the external is reflecting the internal, okay? So 1% every day, not in a rush, okay? If you feel like it's falling apart, there's always something. Like there's always a shelter. There's always, if there's nothing, go somewhere warm in a tent under a palm tree. Feels really good. I'm saying I've done that. I've lived in a tent. Some of my happiest times were homeless. Some of my happiest times were homeless. And I did it with kids. Okay? What I'm learning how to do now, see, I left this place once. and I did it on my own, but I fell in love and I codependently did it. I worked in an industry where my sexual energy was what was exchanged for currency, so I was selling my virtue. My energy was no longer mine. I was contracting my creation. And now I'm in a space where I don't want to do that. I want to create my reality myself. 3 strikes you're out, 3rd time's a charm. Like, I'm all in it to win it. And I have to unlearn the things I've learned, and I am in the process of untying the ties, you know. So in this process, I'm broadcasting from this process, because if I figured it all out and untied the ties, I wouldn't be here, right? So I'm here. But as I'm here, I'm so open as a vessel to guide the way. Like I don't know how to explain this, like without first of all, there's a natural God complex that comes with understanding that I am God. But you have to find that balance where it's healthy understanding and not a narcissistic ego state of like, I'm God, you know, like I'm co-creating. There is a Most High that lives within my heart, but a fragment of me is occupying this vessel for this life experience, for my particular purpose that my soul came here to live and experience. And you as well have your very own reason for existing in this moment. Okay? There's nothing random. The whole thing to my random acts of Candace is that, like, if you actually paid attention, if you read my blogs and you were on that path, you would understand how it was all co-creation. I was like, I am, like, I'm an artist, I'm a muse, I'm a poet. Like, everything for me is, it's art. And I'm saying this because, like, the people that I reach, you are artists, you are creatives, you are writers, you are musicians, you are truth speakers, you are innovators. You are innovators of the high vibrational reality that we are stepping into. And all of the ways of how you're supposed to do it, all of the matrix type ways, the structure, like, it's not for you. It never was for you. Is why, like, it's just been so difficult trying to navigate it. Like, you exist. It's so much more. Okay, it's so much more. It's so much more. Oh, that's all I can say about that. It's like, this is what we got. This is it, guys. This is it. Okay, see it? Yeah, I got dirt in my nails because I was all in the dirt too. I like dirt in my nails. I no longer want this fiery ring of resentment to block the good. Release me from its bonds. It's like, think about this reality that you're fighting so hard to hold on to. What does it feel like? What does the energy feel like? Okay, and be in that, process that, write that down, like, feel it, okay, all of it, right? And then take some time, clear your energy, take a bath, play some music, just do something that makes you feel good. Do something that puts you in a flow state, a good state, a happy state, like where thoughts are just good energy, okay? Good vibration, high vibration, like. And then think about this feeling. What do you feel like doing? Ask yourself these questions. Like, I want to feel like this every day. What do I want to do? How do I want to live? How do I want to be? Like, what is this? Like, these are the questions that you ask yourself to clear the distortions between suffering in this life that's not bringing you joy, the survival mode that has been programmed within you to fight for. And that, like, just, I love my life. What does it look like? What does it feel like? It doesn't have to be hard. It does not have to hurt. It does not have to be hard. You have to understand it's all an illusion. It's all an illusion caused by all of the pain that you felt. That's why it feels so hard. But when you heal the pain and let the pain go and understand purpose of the pain, transmute that into creation. Okay? Just know that someone said this in another channel I follow, and I would love to quote them and not just like steal their shit. And I hope it comes to me before I end this, but someone said today, wow, I lost it. I wasn't supposed to quote it without saying it. If it comes back, it's meant to be. Steal their shit. It was something about that. This is Nag Champa, another favorite. Right? My nose. Alright, is it coming back? I guess it's coming back. I've been rearranging my space changing the energetic profile. If you've been in stuck energy, clean things up and move things around. As above, so below, as within, so without. Move that energy around. Clean up. Dust. Sweep out the old. Like it's all ritual. Cleanse the space. And when you get rid of all of that, then you'll be open for the ideas, for new to come in, okay? For new flow, for new energy. That's a message. Know that you are loved. Know that you are worthy. And know that whatever reality you have dreamed in your mind, in your heart, you have perceived, is what you came here to achieve. Like, and I know that sounds corny and cliche, but like that is like, know your truth. And the way out of all of that dark is to know that you are the light. Okay? You are the light. You are that energy that they all still want, that they are trying so hard to keep for themselves and not let you shine into the world. Because if you were to shine in the world, if you were to be seen for as beautiful of a soul as you are, they wouldn't have that hold over you anymore. All of these problems will go away because you're bright light. You don't chase, you attract. You're magnetic. You're magnetic. Okay? You're a light worker, a lighthouse, a light being. You have to let go of all the things that are not you, that do not serve you. People, places, and things. The attachment to all of it. Let it go in a way of understanding that I surrender. I am free. I know my truth. I'm ready to be reborn. Step into the light, step into the sun, and live my best life. And these things that are distracting me, have no power over the power that resides in my heart. So you have to know that you are good enough. You're good enough to break the chains. You are good enough to forge the path. You are good enough to go. What is the saying? Where no man has gone before. Their ways don't work for you because you didn't come here to do their ways. You came here to be the frequency of the new. Okay, so the reason it's all not working is because you're creating something. And you have to build that strong foundation. As within, so without. So there's something in here. Okay? There's something in here that still needs healed. This card came out too. When I got this email today, I sat with this. The story is relevant. Okay, so I sat with this. What I'm healing is this. There's this Messiah complex of God complex of I know that everybody came here to heal themselves, so everybody can be healed, and I know the way, so let's do it together, right? And what that gets is a whole bunch of people that love that I love to heal them and expect me to heal them. and treat me like shit while I'm loving them. And that's been my experience on Earth. Confessions, memoirs of an Earth Angel. Okay, but automatically I'm like, this person's aligning with me and all of my intentions have been pure, so we're all light workers, and I don't have a safe space, you don't have a safe space, let's get together and create a safe space. Like, that's always been my mentality. And I'm sitting in this space where I'm trying to understand how much of that has been conditioned and how much of that is my truth and what is natural. And I only know what's natural when I turn it all off and go within, and I'm going within. So ask my higher self to come in. How would my higher self handle this? What does my soul need right now? My soul does need tribe. My soul does need soul family. My soul does need to be in the vicinity of high vibrational people doing their work. It does. It really does. And that's what we're doing. That's what we're creating. That's what we're all creating. But I can't do it the way I used to do it, and you can't do it the way you used to do it, because the way we used to do it got us what we used to get, and we don't want that anymore. We don't want that anymore. We don't want what we used to get. We don't want toxic, codependent, narcissist, empath relationships. We want all hands on deck type of shit, like we're building high vibrational realities. And right now, it's energy work. We have to sweep out our own homes, okay? That's the best metaphor I can give you guys. We have to sweep out our own homes and lay that first strong, those roots within, solid foundations. And then, Jesus did not come here to save anybody. He came here to show you that you can save yourself, and I can save myself. But we have to be willing to do the work. We're here, and I got you, and you got this, and like all souls on the same vibration, we will align. I know it. I feel it. I've seen it. Like, okay. So I was gonna pull more cards and stuff, but you know what? That's gonna be this video for now. And there's another. I have a few more topics I want to talk about. When the time is when it's all in alignment. So have a blessed and beautiful reality, and I hope this message helps. And you are the safe space, okay? And I love you, and I love me, and I love what we're doing, okay? Let's keep raising our vibration. Let's keep winning. Love wins.